Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to our power Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Makakadash. Call Halalam like Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Makakadash. That's in the ancient Hebrew, saying all praises to Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Yahweh is the correct name for the God of the Bible, who the world ignorantly calls Jehovah, God, or Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahushai. The world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. The true name for the God of the Bible in the Hebrew is Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahushai. I want to give double honors unto our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And shalom to all the brothers and out there pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. To all that believe in this gospel, shalom. Brothers are from Camp James, Jamaica, and I walk and talk to the spirit and prophet about Yahushai. And this one has been entitled the Pilgrim. I have the pilgrim mindset. As it will come down to the time when we have to step away from everything, as it's written, when the final tests come, or temptation, Revelation, let's get it. Revelation 13 verse 16, and he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So no form of transaction will be able to be done, on the grid without this mark, this implantable device, which is the microchip. And we, the world fully elect, don't plan to take it, therefore will be off the grid. So brothers who have house, car and so forth, and jobs, going to lose this shit, if we walk from it. Right, just as when you watch Esau, like a Cribulum, or calling the movie them with him so-called Utopia, and you have some people living in dystopia, right, off of the grid. I think one is equilibrium, is one as well. But people on the grid and people off the grid. That's what's coming. We'll be off the grid. So any worldly position we have, we're going to lose them. It start by even right now when the Most High give and take away one and few things from us. We have to have the mindset that hey, we are pilgrims and we know we're not here. Is the scripture tell you clearly that even when we go to the book of Timothy, First Timothy? Yeah, verse 6. And verse 6, it says, but godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world, and it's certain we can carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. Alright, so the idea, let's see the day. Right? Because at the end of the day, we know and we believe that the society is coming to an end. Right? Let us see that all these things shall be dissolved. What manner of persons are you to be in our holy conversation and godliness? Looking for an hastening unto that day when this bitch burn. So if we are looking forward for this place to burn with fervent heat, then we're not supposed to have no attachments here. Alright? So whether we get one car, one house, little digits in the bank, or even family, right? Woman, pitney, all these things that we're supposed to have in the mindset that hey, you can lose this at any time. It's funny. That plantation the other day, and it's like, remember exactly what was the topic, but they come up and say, oh, in the movies, the man will sure say, oh, when you have kids, it's a different ball game because they might use it against you. You see me? And we know Esau, the so-called white man, the devil powers that be, want us to take the chip. We're going to use a lot of these things against us. Right? Maybe want to take our kids and say we're irresponsible. Just like the joke. Serpent juice, you see that a lot of that they are coming on the pipeline. And that was just a test run for what's coming. So if you have the mindset that hey, chances are everything is on the line. As Yahushua said, he that coming unto him, and basically hate, which word hate go back to disregard, He did not mother, father, brother, pitney, and his own life. It's not worthy to be his disciple, so we have to have the mindset to lose everything. And then by thus, we'll be pilgrims. So, pilgrim to basically not abiding city. Here today, gone tomorrow, somewhere else the next day. That's the mindset we're supposed to have. No attachments. As I'm doing at Timothy, let's get 2 Timothy 2, verse 3. Though therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach. And even thinking about this earlier, it's like certain experience. Like for example, if you know a woman, Apostle, I think Apostle Gabar said, as though it's, in this world growing up in Babylon is a hard pill for swallow, but again, it's the truth, so I have to deal with it. When I deal with these women, I have to think of them as escort, right? They are not really ours. Here until time serve them for leave, so you can't form the connection with something where eventually will leave. Not saying all brothers will this will be their fate with their wives. Kudos to brothers them who have wife, who are pleased to dwell with them, and being a good wife. But for the most part, that will not be the case. Definitely not on this side. So when I deal with people, you know that hey, they are here today, tomorrow they can be gone. So if you know, say, we can't lose it. Because when you think about even like past life, things where we used to go through things and experience, and you say, oh shit, it was good while it lasts. Moving on. And if you have that mind, because without that mind, you will break. Right? Find yourself longing for things and trying to hold on to things that it will not work. It's written to us clearly that the things which are seen, they are temporal. So they're only here for a while. Especially the fashions of this world passed away. Right? Everything we look upon come to naught, verse 4. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who had chosen him to be a soldier. So we're not supposed to be caught up with all of the affairs of this life, things appertain to this life. Don't be caught up in it. Again, we're humans. I say, brothers, I will be stone cold. I'm not. And that's a part of the battle as well, that we not being stone cold, have to undergo or suffer these things. But that's a fight. It's a part of the duty. Yo, brother. Yo. It's a part of the duty. You see me? And I forgot. This will say this is a condition of the battle. Which man that is brought upon the earth shall fight. You see me? We being pilgrims, having no solid attachments, wherein things will break you. So I have to just know, having our mind, because we still care for people, we still have families, brothers have wives, kids. It's great to say no man eateth his own flesh, but we can't to invest in nothing here, It's great to lay up treasures in heaven, alright? And he also says we are dead, but our life is hid in Yahushua. So everything we're basically with us, we go through the motion, so to speak here, We say exist, as Apostle Gabar always says, we have never lived. We have served slavery here, And in slavery, according to the law, everything you obtain while being a slave is for the master. That's why you can't come and take away anything. But when you get things in the kingdom, you'll be forever. Your wife will be forever, kids will be forever. You're not even worried about them being dead, much less to commit adultery. And I'm cutting off a wife or nothing like that. You have a house, I eat that in after you will miss no mortgage or whatever if you lose it. 2 Ezra 16 verse 40. It says, "O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth." So, and evil days not even come yet, but we have to prepare our mind for it. That's the best mindset to be in. As a lot of people, the reason why they used to succumb to Esau's tyranny, to take the joke, oh, me don't want to lose my job, oh, me need to travel, oh, this, oh, that. If I count all of these things last, as Paul tell you, count everything like down, then when the time come for these things being taken away, oh shit, you never count it as none. So good riddance. Alright? You never value it. But if you put your heart into it, when a time for you lose it, then it can affect you. You see me? Heavily, cause again, when we lose things, yo, we feel away. We human, yo. When I say nobody a robot, cause I know we're in a robot. Well, we are feeling some, more than some. But the idea is to not be heavily invested in these things. Verse 41 is he that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. So if you obtain any possessions here, have it in your mind that hey, you will lose this. You know, so brother, as in for me personally, me invest. You know, when I invest, will I lose it in regards to being careless. But we know so this society soon crash. When they crash, good riddance. You see me? And we know even that we go through temptations as well. So misfortunes are gonna fall away as well. You know, so when it happen, heavy at times, yo, but it is what it is. Moving on. Keep the main mission, eyes on the prize, you know, tunnel vision. It says, he that occupieth merchandise as he that had no profit by it, and he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein. So if you build a house or buy a house, you must see how soon you have to cut the fee. You know, one way or the other. Goodbye. It says, and he that soweth as if he should not reap, so also he that planted the vineyard as he that shall not gather the grapes. They that marry as they that shall get no children, and they that marry not as the widow. And therefore they that labor in vain. You know, and even when you're going to Corinthians, Paul tell you these things. And if you have a wife, be as though you're not known. You know, because the idea, woman have liberty if you just get up and cut whenever she want. You know, and they are supposed to be your possession, but they want to tell you straight up, say, oh, they don't want me, no control me, and do whatever the fuck they want. So a waste of time for investing in them, you know. Because nothing is sure here. You know, Scripture says, this is not the end where much glory doeth abide. You know, what did their doom shall be the end of this time, in their form, immortality for it to come. You know, and that's what we desire, you know, new heaven, a new earth, going to the righteousness. So that's the lesson. Hope this is the final tea like out there. Giving our praise to our how about Shem Shai, about Shem Kakadash. The mothers and to elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the full life. Shalom.